Perfect. Okay, guys. Well, welcome back to the Then and Now podcast with me, Leonie Aleshe.
And me, Babatunde and Leonie Aleshe.
Today, we've got some really, really exciting guests here
Yes!
with us.
Praise the Lord. Yeah, man.
You guys are actually our second guests that are scheduled to come
the
on.
second
Yeah,
guest.
you're our second
Thank you
guest.
for
So
having
this
us.
is perfect.
This is fantastic, yes.
Honestly.
And what the husband is Nigerian.
Yes.
God bless you.
uh-huh.
Igbo man. Igbo.
He's Igbo, so like, you know, it's just bear with him.
I
That's
was,
why.
I was impressed when I asked you if you're Nigerian. The way you said it, I'm going about. You sound Igbo, you know?
Yeah.
You see, I don't know about him anymore. You know what I'm saying?
I can tell how this is gonna go. Oh gosh.
And then we've also got the amazing DESREEN here as well as James.
Thanks for having us. Really.
Thank
We're so
you.
excited. We're ready to chat all things
All the
parenthood, boy,
things.
because we're going through it at the moment. Let's just say that.
These children,
They're putting you through it, yeah?
They are.
these children.
They are. So it's good that we're here so we can talk about our experience.
Yeah.
And,
Get a lot off her chest, you
And
know?
you,
Yeah.
Probably a therapy session, you know?
and you guys have
It's
two
true.
children as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you got two boys.
Oh,
Two
Lord.
boys,
You see the two boys? That's like,
4 and 3 as well.
yeah.
Hey!
It's like it's 5 children in 2.
Yeah.
Isn't it,
For sure.
James?
For sure.
Someone said one child is one
Yeah.
child.
Yep.
Yeah.
Once you have two, it's
Yeah.
like having 1,000
It is.
because
For
sure.
it
Yeah.
literally goes from here all the way to
100%.
100
Every
straight
day.
Do
away.
you feel like that, though?
I do.
No, honestly.
Honestly.
I think it might be because you've got boys.
Boys.
Do they scuffle?
Yes.
Scuffle.
And I feel like James, am I right in saying this? I think it's only recent that James would say yes. I think before, maybe last year.
No, I noticed it. I think from when you had the first one, it's pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
When we have the second one, it's a different dynamic.
Yeah,
And it's like a lot
completely.
more.
Transition.
Yeah.
It's like a compounding interest, you know? You don't notice it.
Listen, you see, James?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's
But
true.
it's true, yeah.
I agree, and you feel the difference as well because the pace. I feel like when we had our second, someone literally pressed fast forward, and it's
Yes.
just been going fast forward since. Like
Yeah.
there's been no,
There's no pause,
pause,
no stop, no break.
nothing.
None.
Yeah.
It's just go, go, go. But we're gonna get into the juiciness of the conversation, guys. So, but before we do, I'm gonna let DESREEN and James introduce themselves. They are incredible. Over to you,
thank
Des.
you, Leonie. So I'm DESREEN, as Leonie rightly introduced me as. We are parents of two boys, 4 and 3 years old. I am a content creator, and I would say part-time stay-at-home wife, but stay-at-home mum. Sorry, not just wife. But we're slowly kind of, now that the kids are getting older, I'm starting to really start to pursue my ambitions and things that I want to do. So that's really exciting. And then James.
James, so husband, of course, of DESREEN. What about myself?
Yeah, about
So
yourself.
I'm not a content creator. Well, I am actually.
Yeah, his content is so.
Have you seen his content?
James's content. I'm like, no, like you. Hello, James.
It's just fun. I don't take it seriously.
But that's why it's so good, babe. It's so good. If you see James, me, I want that
The
content
editing.
for my
Have you seen the
page.
editing?
Yeah,
I know.
all this chopper.
I know.
I'm not gonna lie though, because before you were talking about like you're Nigerian and use a name like James. I'm just putting it out there. I'm just you said you're a proud Igbo man, like you're a proud Igbo man.
He is going in, James.
You know this is gonna be the competition. But you started it, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You started
Do you
it.
know what, James? You did start it.
Yeah, go on. Listen.
So the reason in my day job, I do sell cybersecurity software, so I'm an account executive.
Yeah.
And if
no,
I tell you,
no, facts. Yeah.
Executive,
Use James, bro.
I ran
I'm not gonna lie. Doing that, because if you had a name like Babatunde, they'll be like, I don't trust you, bro. Doing cybersecurity, my friends. No,
So,
I get it, bro.
So I'm an account executive for a cybersecurity firm, and let's put it this way: if I put my full name, the intro alone, it's just gonna eat up so much of the time, you know.
And we don't want to waste your time, guys. We don't want to waste your
That's
time.
half the email.
You two are too much.
So we got to keep it short, simple. So yeah, that's it.
I wish I had an English name. You know, I don't have one English
Oh
name.
my gosh, you don't.
No, you know what?
My mum and dad said, no job for you.
She said, but you know, I love that though. You know,
Yeah,
why not?
Exactly.
It's Babatunde. What's the full version?
Brother, let's.
I would be here all day.
Let's start the podcast.
Just stick with Baba. You know,
After
Bubs.
this,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
got time. I know
Yeah,
you
we
stick
got
around for a
time,
while.
yeah,
innit?
Over lunch, you
It's
this
true,
one
we
said
got
my
some
whole
time.
name.
Wow, this is so. Oh, but thank you for
I
having us,
love
guys.
it.
We're so
No,
happy to be here.
honestly,
Yeah, we're so
me and
happy to be
Desmond have been talking about doing this for so
here. For a
long.
very long time.
But I'm so glad
I
that we've been
know.
able to do this because we talk about like motherhood and all the
So many
different
things,
things over
yeah,
lunch and like
yeah.
just, you know, in our chats and stuff. And it's,
Women do that a lot.
we do.
you know what?
Men
do
don't
you
talk
guys
about
not
fatherhood
do
like
that?
that. We kind of just.
It's
yeah.
funny you say that because I asked James. I said, James, do you talk to anyone about like fatherhood or things
Yeah.
like today? And he said, you don't really, do
No,
you?
Not really. Not really. I think.
But why?
Yeah.
I'll let you answer it, bro. I'm in mine. I'm not getting in trouble.
Yeah. He said he doesn't. Wow. Do you know what? This is why we need podcasts like this.
Yeah,
Man,
it's
it's-
true.
I think there's an element of, I think as a man sometimes you don't want to like speak too much about your problems. You know, so
Oh,
a lot
yeah.
of the conversations I have with my guys is more about, you know, business, about, you know, progressing
But it's
our
not
Yeah.
our
lives.
problems though. But you talk about other
No,
problems.
of
with
course.
friends.
But then, I don't know. I don't want to.
No.
These kids, yeah.
Good answer, bro.
Don't
Do you know
listen
what?
to him, James.
Well,
Don't
listen,
listen to
today
him.
you're going to be talking about it.
Yeah.
Today is a podcast where we're going to talk
Yeah,
about it.
exactly.
And
But
another thing.
why don't you talk about it?
Yeah.
Like, why don't you talk to other men? I mean, I think you've mentioned it before, but tell us, why don't you talk about fatherhood and stuff?
I'm very intrigued by this.
Usually,
Why did you have to say that?
I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued.
yeah,
Yeah.
You want my real answer?
yeah.
It's not that deep.
Yeah,
I
that's
just
what
get
he
on with
said.
it.
Yeah,
I don't.
yeah,
I just get on with it.
yeah.
I mean, I do talk about it like with men. I'll be like, oh, you know, sometimes I'll ask for advice with like, how do I handle certain stages of the children's like development and things like that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, because our son's 9 now, so we're obviously like quite a few years ahead of you guys. So we've gone through the stages where like your boys now, you know, they're so active, you know, and then they'll go through the stages where they do calm down.
Do
by the way.
they?
They do.
Do
They
they?
do.
I swear to
They
God,
really do.
Not honest about
They
it.
really
'Cause
do.
I thought my son was not going to calm down. and
Yeah.
Oh my God.
This
he
is where we're
He's
at.
so calm.
He's
now.
so yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
James, that's reassuring.
so calm.
It's a weird one because
That's
I'm
reassuring.
okay with my I want my son to be active. I think it's a
Yeah.
balance. I think
Yeah.
for me it's listening.
Yeah,
You know, I want you to keep that energy, you know, but know when to tone it down.
yeah.
It's hard because
Our son's like that now, so he knows
he's
when to
older.
tone it down.
Yeah.
Obviously they go into their other phases where they're it's probably then going to be, you know, it switches from like trying to get them to chill out to actually listening and taking instruction
Yeah.
and
That's
direction
it.
properly.
Yeah.
And then in our day and age now it's the screens, do you know what I mean? And
This
the
is
connections
huge.
like online and
Oh, I
stuff
was even
like
gonna
that.
ask
It's a
how
real
do you
Yeah.
addiction.
deal with that now?
Even my son, it's a
Ruben,
real addiction
Yeah.
now. You know,
everyday
it's-
Paw Patrol. He wants Paw
Yeah.
Patrol
Paw Patrol.
Every
Yo,
day.
my son, right? He knows now. He goes to Alexa. Hey Alexa,
Ah,
can I have Paw Patrol?
No. He says, Alexa. No, he goes, Alexa, play Paw Patrol on YouTube.
Hey!
So, because he realised before, if he just says Paw Patrol, they'll play the theme song,
Yeah.
not the actual episodes. He's free. He just turned free.
So our son used to do that
Yeah.
with the remote control.
Yeah.
But I caught. Oh, I wish I had the video now. I caught my daughter. I caught our daughter. She's 2.
Yeah.
I caught her in the like. She had the remote. She was like,
You see these children?
They're not silly.
But it's
They know
funny
what
what-
to do.
It's a weird one because normally I think in the old our parents will go mad on that. You know, I'm sitting there and I'm impressed. I'm like,
Do you know what I
okay,
mean?
that's impressive. You
So when
know?
I heard him say, when he said put YouTube on YouTube, and I was in the other room and I heard him, and I said, wow, that's exactly what I said. So
Yeah.
he heard that once,
Yeah.
and from that one day he heard me say it now, and I'm like, wow, he's Okay, I couldn't be angry because
Yeah, they're literally just copying
yeah,
you.
yeah. Wow.
But that brings us to our first topic, which is playtime. Like now, children,
Oh my
obviously we've
God.
established it's the screen time. That's what they do for playtime. And our son is obviously, he's a little bit older, but he's now, the online gaming.
Yeah.
So as he plays on his tablet, he's also communicating to his friends.
Like on their tablet,
Yeah.
they're in a group chat.
Yeah.
So
oh my God,
you have to add
Wow.
people, so it's not like just random people. It's secure. So we have to approve the people that are on there.
Okay, that's
And
good.
we can verify that yes, it's their friend's number and so on. So it'll be a group of them, as an example, their class, and they all speak whilst they're playing the game, and then they're like, no, get out of my garden, and all of this stuff.
Wow, this is to come, James.
Yeah.
This is
Is
to
that
come.
Minecraft?
Roblox.
Roblox.
Yeah.
Yeah,
everyone's
This
talking
one,
about
Roblox.
But I'm an old man now. I'm an old man. Roadblock. You know that's what Nigeria will do, innit? The roadblock. What's this roadblock game?
Same thing, guys. Same thing. This is what we have to come, James.
Yeah.
What like
Wow.
comparing that to our day and age, when
Yeah.
we used to play outside and
Yeah.
we used to go to the parks. Like we actually used to play.
Yeah.
Children don't play no more.
Yeah.
Used to
You
run
know.
up and down
We used to mash up.
outside.
Like
What I would say,
Do you know what?
I do rate this because my missus from young, she loves to take them out like daily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's always out and about, and I think we need to keep that going.
No, guys,
Yeah.
but I have to.
Yeah.
It's for my
Yeah.
sanity and it's
Yeah.
for the things in the house not to break.
Yeah.
Oh,
We noticed.
how many
with-
TVs we going through?
Oh no, let's not even talk about the
What, they
TV.
break-
I'm not lying. This is on camera.
Yeah.
We've gone through.
Don't
this is
exaggerate,
probably-
James. Say the real number.
4. I think 4. This is the fourth
It's
one.
not 4, James.
How many is
It's
it?
not 4.
More?
Remember, we broke with the one. That one changed 2. 2's broken.
No, it's 4. I'm the one that is.
TV.
Oh, yeah,
TV.
yeah,
James, that's
out
the
of
times
it.
2. Oh yeah, that's the one. That's my favorite.
No, two. It's 3 broken, but there's
3 broken.
There's
Oh,
4.
you're
no,
on. You've got
no.
the fourth
3
one
broken.
now.
Fourth one we've got. It's broken, and I haven't yet done the
No,
claim.
I won't. No, I can't because
No
how
more.
do you keep
no,
up?
leave it then. That's it. That's
I
it.
love
keep
that.
up.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. No more TV.
No more
for
TV.
me.
Yeah.
No,
That's it,
Yeah.
that's it.
Done.
You're gonna watch it broken.
Yeah.
Our friend did that. Do you remember
Yeah.
our friends? They did that. They kept it for ages because they were like, no, like you think,
No.
oh, it's just gonna be replaced
No,
like
Ruben
that.
was like, I
Yeah.
can't see. I don't know. You can see the other side of it.
Yeah, what-
You can see what this character's doing on this side. But you can hear the other one. That's it.
That chase
And have you got a TV in your room?
No,
No,
we don't. We
Yeah.
don't have a TV in
But
our room. So
you don't-
we took the smaller one from the dining room now
Yeah.
to replace it in the living room.
Yeah.
So we're saying when we're watching it, we're watching
Yeah,
that TV.
you
You see
don't
the one
need
in
to
there?
watch it.
Yeah.
You watch the half screen
Yeah.
or whatever you can.
'Cause they
That's why
have
it's going
to
to Alexa. That's why it's going
learn.
to Alexa.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Let him watch Alexa because I've had
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah, I know.
Honestly.
But it's true, it's different. Like James said, taking them outdoors. For me, we've got because they're so energetic, and from
Yeah.
so early on, I realised that I can't keep them in the house all day.
Yeah.
And it's just better for them to get outside. And I just think it's good for them to get outside.
It
Some
is.
days it
Yeah.
requires more effort with the weather,
Mhm.
but getting them outside and having a garden, guys, I think that's the
That
Oh,
main
helps.
thing.
it
That does
changes
help.
everything.
That's a privilege,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a
Does help,
privilege
yeah.
because a lot of us didn't have gardens,
Yeah.
big gardens to
Yeah.
go to. So I'm so happy that they have that garden space every day to
Yeah,
just go out.
to
What
just
was it
open
like
the
though?
door.
Because you're Jamaican.
Yes.
Did you grow up in Jamaica?
No, I grew up in England, London,
Really?
and there's 8 of us.
Hey!
Why-
Whoa! Sorry. Sorry. Let me do that reaction again.
your mum
really?
and dad. This one, he's gonna love it.
Do you know, I
Like,
get that
your mum
reaction
and
all
dad.
the time.
Tell him a bit about your mum
Right,
and dad.
which
They
part?
play
Because there's so
around.
much
They didn't
story.
play
Yeah,
around.
well, clearly they weren't playing around.
Your dad is your dad an actual Rastafarian?
My dad is a Rasta.
Rasta.
Yeah,
Rasta.
baby's got locks.
The lockdown.
The I and I. Yeah, the I and I.
Literally, that's my dad. When he was walking down the street,
Yeah.
Overstand
you
that.
know, and it's
Yeah.
literally, that's my dad.
Yeah.
Like locks down here and everything.
Love it.
And there's 8 of us, so we grew up.
Where do you fall?
outside.
I'm so sorry. Where do you fall in the?
I am 7th.
Gosh, I was about to say you forgot your place.
Oh,
You know there was
you're
a.
a baby.
I'm 7th. Troy's the youngest.
Yeah.
I'm like one of the youngest. So my
She's seven-
eldest.
seven,
She's a
six, so she's
twin.
twin. So
Yeah.
Yeah, twin. So 8 of us in a small house, like, but you know, I loved it.
Yeah.
What part of
the best
London?
thing ever.
So we grew up. Oh gosh, let me even try to my memory. Croydon, no, South Norwood.
Yeah.
Then Brockley, and South London.
South. Yeah.
South West, South through and through.
where you guys from?
North.
North.
Tottenham.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tottenham.
You say
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Because you see this one. I'm watching you.
James is waiting, you know, he's waiting for his
He's
turn.
waiting to drop that bomb. He's like, I'm glad.
We put You guys don't know.
No, but you know, so oh my gosh, she's so smart. So growing up with like having 7 siblings and stuff, we played out. When I tell you guys, we played out all day, every day.
Thank you.
When we came
we
back
did.
from school,
This is what we did.
outside.
Yeah.
The 6 weeks holiday, outside. But
Outside.
there was no fear.
Yep.
There was nothing. There was no problem. We knew everyone on the road. Everyone knew us.
You
We knew
didn't
people from around the
second guess
corner. Nothing. My mum never ever had any worry that you're playing outside for too long. And you know what? I realised those years that we were playing out with, there was different ages. There was like
Yep.
there was like 2-year-olds, 3-year-olds. Then you got the teenagers. Then you got
But we all
kinds,
looked
but
after
we
each
all-
other.
we all looked
Yeah.
after each other. All looked after.
Yeah.
And those moments I cherish. You know.
Yeah.
100%,
I look back
man.
and I'm like, because
I
I,
really
I had a
do.
part of my childhood in Jamaica. I came here when I was 8.
So
Yeah.
how was that, Leonie? I need to hear this.
It was too good. It was too
Really?
good. It was the best thing ever because you could play out, no worries. Your parents
Listen.
would be at work. You
Yeah.
come back from school, you sort yourself out,
Yeah, and you
get
just-
your snack,
yep.
get changed, and you're
Back
outside
out.
playing until your parents
Literally.
get home.
That was-
Do
yeah,
you know
that
what I
was our life,
mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
How about yourself?
Yeah.
Did you grow up here or?
I grew up in London, so to be a bit more, you know,
Yeah.
where exactly I'm from, Peckham. So you
What?
guys, you know.
Jesus Christ.
Lord help
know?
us. Yeah.
So what gang were you part of?
I'm gonna
I was
We took after you, know.
This conversation,
I'm a corporate man now, you know. Life has changed, you know. But yeah, you know, the walks in the parks, you know.
But like, do you have brothers and sisters?
Yeah, I got 2 brothers.
Yeah.
I got a really young one.
Oh.
You know, I'm probably like a 15-year gap, so you know what happened. Probably between my mum and dad. You know, it wasn't planned. I don't think. But yeah,
May that not be us, Lord. Hey, can you imagine?
I've got like a younger brother and then a sister, so 4 of us in total.
Wow.
4 of us in total.
Wow.
And did you guys used to play out all the time?
So I think look, I agree. I had experience as well of being out and
Yeah.
growing up in Peckham though. You had to be a bit careful.
You have to be savvy,
You had to
yeah.
be savvy. I thought we did. I had my circle of friends where we, of course, we played out. I remember on Philip Walk, close to my house, where we would do coursing and after school having a lot of fun, going to the parks and so on. But you had to watch your back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Especially the older that you got, you kind of started,
Just had some
Yeah, so that
flashbacks
people
of getting
wouldn't.
robbed and stuff.
Yeah.
It was different back then, like in the
I was
90s
gonna say.
and, even early 2000s. But
Yeah.
for me, in the 90s, it was, for Tottenham,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when, anyway.
Yeah. So we
Yeah, it
would
was-
only ever go. So in Jamaica, we went out, but I had to go. I was the first of. So there were 6 grandchildren. They were all boys before me,
Okay.
and then I was the first girl, and then that was us in like a batch before we then all moved here.
Okay.
So when I would go out, I was going
With
out
the-
obviously with
yeah.
that protection of
Okay.
you got 6 older cousins that are
yeah.
boys, and they were like just before teens heading into their teens. So I had that protection, but we were gone for hours. We were jumping
Yeah.
gullies,
Oh
helping
gosh, I
the
can
cowman to herd his goats across the thing. What you call crabbing, like
Yeah,
searching for
yeah,
crabs in the gully.
But I love that you had your cousins, and I
Yeah.
think that's one thing that
Yeah.
when we were playing out, we were playing with my godparents' children. Like they were our cousins and family that we're playing with. I think nowadays,
Yeah.
it's different. We got to see them all the time, play out with them, or the weekends or the 6 weeks holiday.
Yeah.
And I think now it's a lot more
Yeah.
different. Like the parents need to be involved. The parents need to check their calendars.
Yeah.
Do you know
I
what I
don't see
mean?
kids playing
Everything
out
needs to
at
be
all.
scheduled.
Yeah,
No,
me
I
too.
don't see
Yeah,
Unless
it.
you go
Yeah.
to the park.
Yeah.
But even then, it's like people kind of stick to
Yeah.
themselves. Like the parents are like, okay, come and play
Yes,
over
it's
here.
true.
Yeah.
It's
Kids
true.
don't
Or they
play with
go
each
there
other.
in groups already. So
Yeah.
like now, I would meet with my friends
And go to
at
the park
like and
together.
go to the park together. But then our children are playing together. But I find it so good when they start talking to other children,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh my
Yeah,
gosh, like
you
they're
want them
actually
to,
talking to
yeah.
other people.
Would you send your son to the park by himself?
No, I'd be too scared.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Why's that?
And he's 9,
I
you
just
said.
don't know
Yeah.
if he knows what he's doing. That sounds bad.
Yeah.
Because I knew at his age, what me,
So
my
you think
Yeah.
sister
it's
were
our
grown.
upbringing? That's the thing. Do you think it's our
I
upbringing?
think
Do
they're
you think
so
it's the
protective.
time?
We're too protective. Yeah.
Yeah.
But obviously it's because of all that we see, like on
Yes.
social media
Very
and all that
true.
we know.
Because we didn't see most of those
Yeah.
things before.
Yeah. Yeah.
When they get to that age?
Yeah.
Um,
what would you do?
I'm
Because
thinking.
they'll have each other.
Yeah, I think I'll let them go and I'll probably follow them. Like, you know, like in the car.
Yeah.
Like, and just watch
Won't
them
let
for
them know
a
that you're
couple
following
of
them.
days if I can,
Yeah.
and just see how they move, and then get a gauge if it I don't know.
And you know,
Yeah.
something that James said is that we want our children to be street smart.
Yeah.
Because I think nowadays, because of how we were brought up and the time we were brought up, we were naturally raised to be
Yeah.
aware. But I feel like it's hard because we do want to protect our children.
Yeah.
But they kind of need to know, like,
They need to learn it for themselves.
Yeah,
as
they need to
well.
learn it for
Yeah,
themselves.
and like start to be aware of
yeah.
what's dangerous, what isn't dangerous, what should someone be doing, what shouldn't they
It's
be doing?
true.
Do you know
it's
what
the
I
areas
mean?
we grew up in.
Yeah.
That's it.
You know what I
'Cause
mean?
It's different
Also,
areas
what's
now.
different, if I was playing out and I ventured too far, my mum's friend would see me within a mile. Does that make
Yeah,
sense?
yeah.
Like there would
It's
be
different.
somebody
Yeah.
that knew my family
Yeah.
or knew somebody that knows us. If
But
that
now
makes
everyone's
sense.
in their own.
Yeah, like we're in
Even on the same
Hertfordshire.
street, everyone's in their own, just living their own
Yeah.
lives now.
just
Everyone's
think-
just living their.
I'm
It's
just
not
thinking-
like before when like the neighbours and stuff
Yeah.
used to.
Yeah.
Like everyone on the street, like we all just, I don't know, but now
Literally.
it's like
It's gone.
they're living their
Keep-
life.
keep
they're
It's
It's
so
myself.
shallow.
Yeah,
The
it
high and
is.
by is so shallow. Like
Yeah, high
my
and
neighbour
by.
followed me on Instagram, and I was like, oh my god, like we literally only ever just say hi, and then we're in the car.
Yeah.
We've spoken more on Instagram than we've
Wow.
spoken
Wow.
in person.
I don't speak to nobody.
No, really.
He's the one causing
No.
this problem.
So
that
what?
we've got
What do you think
nowadays.
changed, guys? Why do you think it's like this now?
don't
Because
know.
there was that
I mean-
community feel, like even on the street, like you just knew everyone on the street.
Yeah.
But now it's like our neighbours, like we talk to our neighbours, especially one on the left,
Yeah.
the right guy, but everyone else, we don't.
Yeah, or you don't
Yeah.
see them because
Or we don't see them
yeah.
because everyone's in their house.
Yeah.
because
I-
everyone is
I
in their
think
house.
I think with the neighbour thing, you have to go when you move into the house. You need to go quickly and say hello to everyone.
Yeah.
Say we recently just moved in, shake hands, because if you don't do that,
Yeah.
it becomes
it.
very awkward in a year's time when you're trying to like
Yeah,
say hello.
hi or no. Yeah.
Like to be fair, I know a couple of people on my street because I see them in the gym. So
Yeah.
they come and say, "Oh, do you live on
Yeah,
on that road?"
recognise you.
Yeah, I recognise your plates zooming past. You know?
Yeah.
So like,
We have
I
we
would
have
see,
a few.
you see what
Yeah.
I'd be like, no, that's not me.
oh really?
And then rock up on the street and then
That's me.
It's so silly, really nonsense like that.
I love
And
this,
then,
I love that.
but you talk to like a few people on our road that are
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, like
It's
our
just
neighbour
different
fixed
now.
our fence the other day.
Oh,
and
that's nice.
he was just like, "Yeah, I'll just fix it for you." I'm
Yeah.
like, "No problem,
Yeah.
whatever." But
It's just not the same.
yeah, it's not. It's because everyone's just so busy. I
Yeah.
feel like.
Yeah, and people
Yeah.
be crazy as well. So
And
that's
and
another.
people be crazy. And the thing is, but my mum always says people have always been crazy. It's
Yeah.
just that we see it.
Yeah,
now.
too
Yeah.
much of it.
We
It's
see it too
true.
much.
We're
Before
too
we were just
aware.
living our lives, we didn't know, but now we're adults now.
Yeah.
So we can actually see that people are mad. Like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't gonna
Yeah.
talk to you.
yeah,
Crazy
do
as
you know what
And
I
then
mean?
I feel like back then people didn't do things to children, but nowadays, like the
It's getting a
stuff that
little
you
bit-
hear, you're like,
yeah, it's true. It's getting a bit scary.
yeah.
Really?
So I
Do-
understand.
So you think there's a big difference between like in the past and now because that's always been happening. Even
No, it
in,
has,
Yeah.
It kinda
Even in the
has-
past, like-
yeah.
But do you think our parents as well were like busy working, so they couldn't have as much like they didn't have a choice, so it was
No.
just like, no, you actually have to
Yeah.
fend for
You'll be
yourself.
fine.
in this.
Sure.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
have
You'll be
to be
fine.
fine.
You'll be
Yeah,
fine. You know, you'll be
literally.
playing out. You know, you've got your brothers and sisters there. Yeah, I feel like those things weren't really. Like, I never really got that sense of you need to be careful. I never
Yeah.
really. Obviously, be
past?
smart. Yeah, obviously, like be smart. Don't go here when it's a bit too late. Like the
But there
generic,
was no
but not,
big emphasis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
was
That's
the
what I think.
eldest in your family, was it a boy or a girl?
Eldest sister. That we got. There's 6 girls and 2 boys.
Oh wow.
So most obviously the girls, but I feel like I don't know. We just didn't really because sometimes it'll be the younger 3 of us.
Yeah.
Sometimes it'll be all of us. Sometimes it'll be 4 of us, and majority of us is just everyone else on the street. Everyone just playing out.
Yeah.
I just feel like there wasn't that thing. Something can happen with you.
Yeah.
Someone can kidnap you. Someone can take you from the road.
Because there was too many of you there anyway for someone
yes,
to try
that's
anything.
very
Do
true
you know
as
what
well.
I mean?
That's very true. Maybe it's that actually. Maybe people didn't. really
I
try
think it
as
comes down to
much.
the areas you live in. I'll be honest
Yeah.
with you. I'm just
Or
thinking back.
areas as well,
I'm thinking about
actually.
Peckham. You had to be street smart.
Yeah.
You had to be. You know.
And you learnt quick.
Yeah.
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 You learn how to sense danger.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. The other thing is with what the children are consuming in terms of like TV and film.
Mm-hmm.
Our son, especially, I think we have to censor a lot of the things that he can watch on YouTube.
Yeah.
Now, because if we allow him access to like, you know, the full like proper YouTube,
the stuff it goes on to
yeah.
is
And that just
wild.
comes up, and it's the things that just come up after the next video and the next. You can't really control that.
It's
sometimes.
so random.
Is that
It's
the same
so
for you
random.
guys? Because they're at that age now where they.
To be fair, I haven't seen. I don't know what you guys are referring to, but I've seen.
Like, you know, YouTube. When you
I know. I can imagine, but
Yeah.
to be fair, a lot of the stuff it kind of very similar. I
Yeah.
track what they're watching,
Yeah.
and it is kind of very similar to each other.
Well, all right, but I remember once my son kept on clicking on different videos, like different cartoon type of videos, and then one came up, and I thought it was gonna be cool, and it was like a fan made Sonic the Hedgehog type of cartoon. Next minute, I'm seeing blood. I'm seeing.
And it's all of that.
And,
now.
and I'm like, what? And I quickly like switched it off.
Yeah.
And I was like, what's going on? That's when I had to kind of like restrict the age range on his YouTube. And then I got him the kids one, the YouTube Kids at that time.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I bring that up.
Maybe that's what it is. We use the YouTube Kids.
Yeah.
And also because our kids are, like
So
4 and 5, they're
young,
still, and even with the screen time, we've kind of had to kind of narrow it down, because only recently that we've been in it with Flexible. Ruben's there every morning, Bubba drop, come on, Alexa, play Bubba, every second, you know, and I'm just like, but it's now that they've got their favourites, they're specific with what, but I know that as they get older, they will want to start searching and clicking and finding out things.
Because it changes.
So how do you manage that? Yeah, how do you manage that and all the other things that everyone else is watching?
I think with us, we had to get to the point where we were like, actually, there are things. First of all, we're Christians, so a lot of the stuff that has all of these alternative things, we're just like, absolutely not. Do you know what I mean? And then the time that they're spending on it, because what we found was that it was actually impacting like how his concentration, it was impacting like his like just his normal processing. He didn't want to do anything else, so we were just like, no. So we were really good with like getting him out.
It's hard because sometimes I listen, put on the TV, isn't it, James?
Yeah, exactly.
Put on the TV because not today. I haven't got the strength in me to entertain you
sometimes
from after school.
It's the easiest thing.
Sometimes literally when James in the office up there and I'm just like, listen, I've got these two.
I need 5 minutes.
Let me cook in peace with no one standing there, one standing
on the leg.
You know, it's tricky. But then even before, like I thought when we were younger, TV was different.
Yeah, exactly.
The games that we were playing.
This is it. I was saying,
it was just different.
When we were watching, it was all long form content. Everything had a beginning. It had a good story plot. It had a beginning. It had a middle. It had an end. And we followed the whole thing through. We could tell you what happened in one-on-one episode, whatever, from beginning to end. You know what I mean?
It's true though, because it's so funny. Because my niece was around on the weekend and they were like, "Oh, we want to watch this." Like 1 second they'll say, "I want to watch this."
No,
2
change
seconds,
it.
and then I said,
Change
"Did you
it.
just say?" I said, "No, this is enough.
Yeah.
This is enough." And I literally thought to myself, "Oh, you guys, do you want to sit down and watch one movie, relax, watch one whole?" And I realised it's so true because before we had to watch we had to come home and wait for it to start.
Yeah.
We knew it was going to start in how many minutes? Okay, we've got to sit there. We watch the whole thing. We've just got to wait and watch what is on. This is what you are watching today, my friends.
Because this is what's on now. There's no alternative.
But now you've got that choice.
They didn't suffer like we did.
No, we had like 3 channels. You know, you'd be clicking through
limited
the 3.
Do you know what I mean? And they get to choose and stuff. So I feel like we obviously we're gonna have to navigate that change soon. But it's even all of those things like social media and when they want to have a phone and all those things, like we're gonna have to think about that.
We're managing to
soon.
not do the phone thing.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts on the phone?
Our son, we have to drop him to school. His school's not close to our house, so we have to drop him to school. And I think it will be like that all his school years, to be honest, unless we move like even closer to the school. It's only like an 11-minute drive. It's not far.
But you'll drive because you can drive them.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
And I would prefer again,
The way you said it sounded like it was like an hour away.
Yeah, no, it's 11 minutes.
Thinking, do you know what? I'm not gonna lie. When you said I thought maybe half an hour.
No, it's 11 minutes. It's 11
No, remember we
minutes.
live in the countryside.
Yeah, so it's like
you have to
driving
hit the motorway. There is no walking
there.
there.
It's different. That's what I'm saying. Areas where we used to live is different.
So we have to drop him there. So with that, he doesn't need a phone because he's always with us.
'cause you're
Basically, you're either in school or you're with us. You don't need to contact us in school because the teachers will, right?
Yeah,
So
that's true.
I feel like you only need a phone if you're going to be without your parents, if that makes sense. We don't do sleepovers and stuff like that unless it's your grandparents or like my auntie. Like
Aren't we just short parents?
I think we know too much.
The way I'm even sitting there thinking, I'm like, I'm actually agreeing with Leonie, but does this make me, because we are really...
am I the problem? Yeah,
Because I'm
literally.
thinking, when our children are 9, are we going to let them go to school? But then if there's the distance, there's a lot of things to consider.
I think they need to have a burner phone at least. Or
A burner phone!
James will absolutely buy them both a burner phone. This you want phone, this is the phone you're getting.
like a brick phone, you know, lucky you.
The
You
heavy
only need to
phone.
call and text.
That they will only take it out if they need to call mum and dad. That's a good idea, James. That's what we're doing.
I'm dying.
It's true.
Listen, because you're only going to take that if you need to call mum and
you
dad.
only need it to call me. That's it.
love
Yeah.
You
I
know.
love
But
that
maybe
response.
we are being a little bit overprotective, or I don't know. Maybe we are.
I think it's
I
because
think
we've
we are.
seen like all the stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like that can possibly happen.
Yeah,
So I'm just like,
not our
listen,
child.
I ain't got time for no heartache
but
campaign,
it's hard because at the same time we do want to raise boys that can go out and do things themselves.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
But we also want to protect them.
I have seen though, like
It's tough.
near us, we've got like retail parks, isn't it, babe?
Yeah.
And you see like the young groups of children,
I
but
see
even them
them.
ones, I'm like, if your mum catches you, when I see them doing stuff,
That's what happened
in
last
my
time.
head, I'm like, let your mum catch
I
you.
went to Blue Water, the little boy.
What?
little boy like he was 5.
He was by himself.
We'll walk in to like go get food,
When I tell you.
and there was like a group of boys. Some of
Boys.
them look maybe.
Tall.
Some was like one was 17.
No, maybe 14
Okay,
is just tall.
14,
but they're young.
13,
Yeah.
and one of them looked like he was maybe 8,
Yeah.
and he was vaping.
7, 8.
He was vaping.
Vaping.
Like a little,
Eh?
he was
What do you know?
When I say
Let your
vaping,
mum
and I think
catch you.
James
No
was
way.
so shocked he laughed.
I
Like,
was-
you know
it
when
was
you
so
have that
funny.
shock.
Yeah.
and
I was
funny,
like, I was walking past them laughing at the group of boys. I was like, I wanted to say something. I would have said, "Come on, little man."
because it
How old are
looks
you?
so
Like-
wrong. Like you are too young to. You're
Yeah,
actually
to be
too
doing
young
that.
to. When I
Honestly,
tell you
with
guys, he
Night
was
Tech-
so
with Night Tech, is it
short.
Night Tech? They call it Night
Yeah.
Tech.
Yeah.
It was Night Tech, little boy vaping.
Like proper talking like. I was just like, and he was. So,
That's who I don't want the children
And
to
he
find
looked
out
like
there.
he looked like
Small.
them. He looked like Is it
And he had his hair
is it-
gelled,
Yeah,
everything.
is it like Essex kind of boys? You know the Essex.
Yeah.
Essex
I know
looking
exactly
boys.
what
You're
you're
not like,
the
you're not
Night
even
Tech,
allowed
slick
out.
hair,
So small.
little boy vaping. I was like,
What do you know?
They
But
just
you know,
thought,
some
wow,
of them
that's
they're
mad.
allowed to do it.
That's
Like some of
mad.
them they're allowed. Their parents will allow them to do it.
It's like,
Yeah, not my child. Tell
Is it,
them
Jane,
what you
all of
plan
them?
to do if you see our son out
Oh,
doing nonsense.
what would you do?
I don't think I can say it here. But yeah,
It's
it's
like
unembarrassing.
he'll really
Oh,
like pull up and be like, "Hey yo,
embarrassed,
yo, 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 yo." Yeah, you know it's time
what's
to
your thoughts
jump
about
in.
this? I'm thinking in my mind, like, what's your thoughts about like having something that records them so you can listen back to like
Yeah,
what's happening?
I
I
think that's too much.
no, I see. I would put a tracker on them. You know.
Shaka, okay.
But that's dangerous. I swear the radiation's bad.
What? No, it's not.
No, no, me there.
Listen, I'm thinking apple tag. Just get a quick apple tag. Put it there foot bottom.
No, but
Exactly.
everyone's, I've read like the radiation.
You're
from
probably
the
right, though,
apple
'cause
tag.
everything-
What?
But
No,
do
that's
you know
better
what?
than them
But
getting
you know
lost
what?
out there. You
Radiation does
know.
everything. There's
So
something wrong
you
with
think that's too much? Like having
No, I don't think it's
To
too
record,
much.
no, you think recording?
no, it's or I can like an app that you can then click onto it. You can hear what's being said.
No, I would.
So
because
like I can hear the
I don't
conversations of like the friends.
That's
and
not
you, and you
fair.
listen sporadically.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
Hey, you're John cussing.
Sporadically.
You know my dad, I hate that
Sporadically.
guy, man.
Do you know what I mean? That sporadically will turn to, let's just listen to it one more
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
and then you start
And then
listening to it every
all the
day.
time.
Do you know what I mean?
Cussing you out.
Do you see what I'm
Or
saying?
chat to a girl and I go to something. You too.
All of a sudden, you got all the little tactics for him. You would do
Man's
that.
giving- yeah,
That's
yeah.
right. Now he's
That's what he'll do.
doing
This is what you're
another-
supposed to say. Son.
I think tracking, I understand the tracking, but I think
Yeah.
that's a little bit too much. But
Yeah.
only
It
if you
came
know
to
they're going to
mind.
go somewhere far, James.
Yeah.
So you know that they're going somewhere where they don't usually go. Maybe
Yeah.
I don't know, but
It came to mind. Why it came to mind
I
is
don't know.
the schools, especially. You know, sometimes You don't know what
Because
they're
people
teaching the
be
kids in
talking
school.
crazy.
And talking to
Yeah.
the children. And
Like, it'd be
things
good to know,
that.
like, what is being taught to the kids in school.
Yeah.
Like,
Or what are they
listen
even
in.
being called, or how are they being referenced?
Yeah, how are
and-
people like dealing with them and stuff.
Because we
Yeah.
have a daughter as well. That's where my
Yeah.
nervousness really kicks in when it comes to her.
So there's a difference.
There is.
Yeah.
There is.
There is.
Can we
I
hear
have to
about that
admit.
difference?
Yeah.
I mean,
Really-
it's, with my son, it is typical father-son kind of relationship where it's like, I am teaching him to, be very protective of himself.
Yeah.
He's learning martial arts and things like that.
Yeah.
But with my daughter, it's just like, I'm not gonna lie, there's a switch in my brain where
Yeah.
it's just like, if anyone touches
Oh,
her,
really?
Yeah.
Don't
everybody
mess
is
with
the-
her.
Yeah.
It's like,
She'll do
Wow.
stuff to him like, I don't know, he'll be talking to her and she'll just ignore him completely.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, she's literally ignoring him. He'll be like, no, she just can't hear me at the moment.
Yeah.
No, he
Oh, I could
is
tell.
smitten.
yeah.
Like,
Oh.
that she can't do anything wrong. And I'm like, no, she's literally playing
she's
you for
only
a fool.
2. Listen,
She's
you see
only
what she-
2.
Wow.
And then she'll come and kiss him like, oh, you'll be fine.
Oh,
You'll be fine.
no.
And
She's got me
give him a
wrapped.
hug.
You see.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be like, no. I'll tell her no, and then she'll climb up and she'll give me a kiss. I'm like, here. Here's my pin to my car.
Ah.
For sure.
Literally.
You know, what-
anything. Yeah.
So do you feel like you'll be more protective with her then?
Yeah.
It's bad.
You mentioned with your son that you put him in martial arts. Have you not thought of putting your daughter into martial arts?
Oh,
will.
she will
will.
100%.
Yeah.
But
So
she-
she's gonna be like me.
She's got it naturally.
Yeah, oh my
Oh,
god,
has
yeah,
she?
she's a little 5. She doesn't have it. She doesn't have anything.
That's good, you know.
She stands up for herself. No one can't take her things off of her. She'll go back and be like, mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not like that. Not like that. It's
Yeah.
more aggressive.
Yeah,
Like,
like
it's
she's
like,
very
whoa.
like, don't mess with me. This is my
No,
boundary.
it's needed.
Yeah.
We didn't have a
It's
daughter. We
needed.
didn't have a daughter, but I watched something recently. You know, and
Yeah,
I saw videos like Speed.
Yeah,
I'm not sure
okay,
if you-
I keep telling the story, guys, but James is like, what? I always say, I love having 2 boys. I love it, and I
Yeah.
love it for them, but I would love to have it.
the risk is we're going again. It's another,
Yeah.
another boy, you know.
Another boy.
That's what
It's
James
true.
is saying. And it
yeah.
is true.
But
But
you
we
never
won't
know.
know.
It's worth it. It's worth it. It's
You
worth
see
it.
it,
honey?
She's passing
You
it.
guys
She's
are
passing
cheating.
it on
Number
to
one?
me.
Just chill up here.
He's like, chill. She's still 2. Listen.
No, honestly,
You know what I mean?
Like being the youngest and the only girl, I've got 2 older brothers, and I'm the youngest. The best life.
You
Like
hear that?
honestly, it's the best. If
'cause
you
your
guys
brothers are
have,
mad.
You hear
yeah,
that?
and they were so
Really?
protective. Like
Oh,
nobody
I
couldn't
could
come
imagine.
near
Protective
me.
is not the word.
I know,
Oh,
no,
is
but
it?
yeah,
Next
they're
level.
like,
Next level.
yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Do you know what I went
And
through?
so strict. I tell them. Tell
can
them when
imagine,
you met
it's
my
true.
brother. Yeah.
That's enough.
Yeah.
Oh,
He was really like, go on, tell them.
You want me to tell them
Yeah.
the real
Or maybe
story?
Yeah,
maybe
why
just,
not?
Maybe just a little bit.
So the eldest brother
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
heard that she now has a boyfriend. So he went round the whole of Tottenham looking for me.
And then he found your
Found
friend.
my friend. And
Wait,
was
he went
just-
searching for
Yeah.
Yeah,
you.
he went searching for me. Found my friend
Really?
and was just like, you. It's you. I don't like the look of your face. And my friend was like, no, that's not me. And then when he bucked up at me, I said hello. I went to shake his hand. The first thing he said to me is, yeah, man, you will me come far.
What introduction?
I had to
The
sit there.
family.
I had to sat there the whole time, and he was just like, "Yo," and he was just going off, and I was
Yeah.
like,
Wow.
And I was like, don't listen to him, it'll be fine.
That's intense.
"But
Yeah.
we are."
Yeah, they're
That's
so
good,
good now.
That's
like,
intense though.
as soon as I got married, they were just like, "Cha, she's gone now, man." Like,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
that's it,
yeah.
like,
That's
we
it,
can't
it's
do
true.
any more
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
you know.
You
They
passed that
come
over.
back. You're a good man, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They changed. They changed
You're a
from
good man,
completely.
you know.
Like,
After all the threats,
Yeah.
you're a good guy.
It's
Yeah.
so true.
Honestly,
Wow.
but it's the best thing ever. But yeah, we were saying that with the TVs and TV
Yeah.
and film and stuff, it was all long form.
Yeah.
So we could follow one track,
Yeah.
literally one track, and we were good.
Yeah.
But now it's the swapping, it's the changing, it's the
And even with the games, before it was like Sonic. It was just
Yeah.
when you put the thing in Sega and this place. But now it's like
There's
it's the
like 50
online now.
things
It's
on
more
the
online.
one
And
thing,
we
yeah.
did you? I never played online games before.
No.
Nah,
It wasn't
I
a thing,
didn't
was it?
either.
It wasn't a thing.
It's just so
Yeah.
different now. So it's a whole new realm that
Yeah.
we have to now also make sure we're protecting.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because
of the
online.
people,
Exactly,
yeah.
the people that can come in. The good thing is there's good measures in place for
Yeah,
that, because
yeah.
a lot of the stuff you have to like approve.
Yeah.
That's what we found anyway. You have to approve it. You know who's on there and stuff, and then we do our checks as well. Like we'll go on
It's
there,
true. It's good. You have
check
to
the chats and stuff, check who's on there, check that the right numbers and stuff.
Wow.
Because
have you guys ever
otherwise-
seen anything that makes you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like how they sometimes how they talk to each other. You're just like,
yeah, I've heard that.
what kind of
actually.
behavior
Yeah.
is this? Yeah, like
Yeah.
where are you guys learning this stuff? You know?
Yeah, I had to pull out a few of them.
Yeah.
Because of the way they were talking to each other. I was like,
Wow.
They
we
talk
don't talk like
wild.
this.
Yeah.
Well, you should.
But I
talk like
remember
this.
Yeah.
talking stuff like that in school.
Yeah, what?
So funny because we're correcting
Yeah,
everything.
we can chat. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah. But
Do you want to do that?
yeah. Another one is kids parties, right?
Okay.
So my first birthday party. It was in
I need to
Jamaica.
hear.
Yeah,
Oh, in
I turned 5.
That's the big party. Then,
Yeah,
innit?
big. Like, I had a big bash, you know.
Go sit down, man.
Me and my friend were all upstairs on our head top with our
Stop.
foot on the wall,
No.
doing, yeah.
You only is that you, yeah?
Yeah, on the, and everyone's like, hey, and I was proper on the wall bracking
What?
out. I was like, I've never done this in my life. I don't know what I'm
Is it the
doing.
ones where you
But-
jump off the stage? And this is the guy.
I'm done with him. I'm done with him.
He's even doing the actions. I'm actually finished.
Man did the leg drop.
Oh my
I'm
god.
done.
But,
Wow,
wait,
what a
but
party.
But it was all children, and it was
children.
everyone that had.
Wait.
Wait, this is wrong.
Wait, it was all children that
Yeah, we were all bracking out, like just from what we've
Oh
seen.
my God.
Do you know
What
what I
you've
mean? Like what you think you know is meant to be a
We
party.
say children, what age are you talking about?
I was only
I
5.
thought this was a conversation with like 18, you know?
No, we were little children
Wow.
trying to do what we
What
what
they're
we
doing.
thought was like raving.
And
if
who
that
were the
makes
people
sense.
going, hey?
The other children, because we were all having our chance to brack out in the
Wow.
middle. Yeah.
Okay.
So that was
Ziggy. Probably Ziggy. and,
Tyrone.
You're so annoying. Oh my
Well,
god. You were
that
having the
was-
time of your life.
I had the time of
Yeah.
my life
Yeah.
at that party.
But what do you guys think about parties now? So how do you do parties with your...
We keep it
No,
simple.
our parties are good because
Yeah.
Okay, so
this
certain
would be good to
places
hear.
hire. You can hire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
yeah,
like Gravity.
Yeah,
Yes.
we do
hire
the
Gravity.
Yeah.
actual party
Or
packages.
soft play little
yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
that's dope.
otherwise, it's just
Because our day was McDonald's like party. That
Yeah.
was the big
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, that was
You had
the
a party at
biggest
McDonald's.
thing.
yeah,
You made it.
yeah, literally.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
if you had a McDonald's party,
It's true.
you're.
Okay.
Good
But
man.
now they
But
do
you know
that
what?
everywhere.
I feel like I don't even remember having birthday parties, you know?
Oh.
Like I'm actually trying to think, what birthday party? Because there was 8 of us. There was already enough of us in the house.
Was your
Like
dad proper
birthday cake.
strict? Was he a proper
Strict.
rasta?
Really? Oh
Did
my
you have
god.
fish or were you guys straight vegan?
We had fish,
Wow.
but he didn't have pork, but we had pork.
Okay, so you ate
He don't
meat.
eat pork. Yeah, the other day, James. The other day, James
I
raps
never
too much,
used to
you
eat
know.
pork because my dad was a Rastafarian as well. Growing up, I was a Rastafarian. My grandma is 7-day Church of God, so they don't
That
eat
was how
pork
much.
either.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
my mum was like that until I don't know what happened down the line.
Really? Yeah.
But James is there laughing because my dad was at my house a couple of weeks
With
ago.
a barbecue.
Bare pork there in it.
You can't put no pork on the
We-
man's grill.
You can't put no
Yeah,
pork.
not even near his grill.
So what happened
No,
is,
do you know
yeah,
what I
they
mean?
don't mix and match.
there was chicken, there was beef, there was pork on
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
So the dad was eating up in it, and he was like, "We can't eat pork." Like he said, we never eat pork before. So we,
Yeah.
so, what, you eating pork now?
Can you imagine?
James, you did it. Who gave him pork?
You didn't have
No, it's not. It wasn't pork.
It's
It's a joke, it's a joke.
But you should have seen my dad's
No.
face.
The
I
countenance
kept saying,
dropped.
James, joke quickly. Tell him it's a
Yeah,
joke.
yeah,
Like, quick.
Like,
You're joking. It's too many seconds.
I'm even scared for
the,
you now.
the room went dark. Like look at his eyes. You know, like,
No, guys, if you saw the man.
the sound effects, you know, like,
No
like,
joke.
and I was like, no, I'm only joking.
I was
Pops.
like, James, tell him you're joking.
No, he's not joking. He's like, no, it's not joking. Is he and then I was like, no, I'm joking. I'm joking.
James even choking because it was.
I was like, no, I'm joking. This is him. No, is this pork?
He needed
Yeah,
it to be
but James,
confirmed.
You don't play.
No,
play like
not with
that,
the
bro.
Rasta man.
Can't
You
play.
Not
know.
with Rasta man.
Oh
Not with
my
Rasta man.
God.
So I feel like I don't even remember having big parties or anything. It was literally like you said, the McDonald's, or it was the order takeaway. See when we had, you see these kids nowadays, they're getting the Nando's.
Like what? Big
You ask them
Nando's.
what they want, not Morley's or £1 chicken and chips.
Yeah.
It's the
Big
Nando's.
Nando's.
Yeah.
Big
I'll
Nando's.
be getting so
Like a whole
upset.
meal. Like a whole meal.
I'll be getting so
Five
upset
Guys.
about this.
Five Guys.
Why is my son having an adult meal?
Do you know what I mean? Did we have that? So I remember that was what we had. That was our birthdays. We get McDonald's or we get the takeaway, we get the Morley's, and we just have a birthday cake. That was it. And
Literally.
do you know what, guys? I never felt like
Oh, I didn't have a party.
never.
Yeah.
I never
we did
felt
have some parties. Like Nigerians would throw like
Hall
a
party?
like a
Oh,
children's
yes.
in the house sometimes.
yeah, or in the house. Yeah,
and then you'd have like the
Yeah.
party bags. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't do that.
Yeah.
We don't want people mashing up our
Yeah,
yard.
because it's
That's
like
what
gonna
I'm
mash
saying.
up my house.
You don't
Like
leave
we've
your
done
yard.
like Christmas and stuff a few times, and then
Oh,
after
yeah,
I'm
it's
so
Christmas.
tired. Like all this
Oh.
cleaning up,
It's a lot.
resetting the house, putting everything back
It was,
together.
I
I had to
James, the
take a
last because
break.
we've kind of been hosting like the family things
Yeah.
now, and it was, I think it was Christmas. I went upstairs with everyone up. I said, "Wow, you know those aunties and uncles' house that we used to go to Christmas? Yeah, we are now the aunties.
Yeah,
Mm,
uncles.
sure,
Yeah,
sure.
literally.
We are actually the aunties and uncles. Like
Literally.
when we used to always go, oh, we're going to this auntie's house. And I said, so wow, we've really taken on that
Yeah.
role. And it's like things that you wouldn't even think about before, but now it's like you're responsible
Yeah,
for that, and it's like wow,
exactly.
times have really.
Really
I
changed.
don't mind hosting.
But
you
I
know,
don't mind.
I just, you see, when it's time for people to go, I'm like, can you, and I know some
It's
people
time.
stay behind because they want to help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clean up,
But
but
even
I'm
that
like,
help, yeah.
go.
Yeah, and then I
Go
can
now.
do it
How-
myself.
How do you
Yes.
how do you communicate that? Do you
Yeah.
See, he wants to get
What's the details? So what are you saying?
I leave
Yeah.
it. I literally go.
Yeah, yeah.
Time to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think as well, like our people are quite respectful.
So did you
in
come
the
down? Did you
sense
come
of-
downstairs and say, "No, guys, it's time to go"? Like,
Don't let this go, you know. He wants you to say exactly what you're saying.
so you tell your missus
But
it's time to go.
James, at least he does that. You know, he'll see, he'll
Yeah,
quietly.
he'll go off and
quietly
then
go
everyone
up.
will be, oh, where's James? Yeah.
I like that approach.
No, because
Some
I
quick
like
nap.
that approach.
does
One
your,
time
does
went to
your
the car.
social battery
One time
run
went to
out?
the car when everybody's in the house.
That sends a clear message.
Clear. So I know. So I do
Yeah.
know when James is
Yeah.
starting to wander around. He's just
Yeah.
walking around like.
But
It's
do you
time to
know
go.
what the thing is? That I think
Time to
we're
go.
similar in the sense of I'll have people there till like 3
Yeah, I
a.m.
don't
I'll be
mind.
like, oh yeah,
That's because you
like,
come
when
from
they-
big family.
Yes.
Literally, my
I-
family's massive.
My social
That's a
battery
huge.
runs
I
Yeah.
think that makes a huge difference because we can be staying up, even karaoke
Yeah.
till what time, or just with everyone. It's just what I'm used to. But
Yeah.
then sometimes James, like I said, he will go upstairs,
Yeah.
and James will fall asleep in the noise. I don't know how you do that.
It just brings me back to the old days when my parents would be laughing with their friends downstairs when
Yeah.
they're sleeping, you know?
Yeah, it's true that that's proper.
It's true,
old
the aunties and
school.
uncles are downstairs.
Yeah,
James, you
yeah.
said your parents used to do that a lot. Used to,
Yeah.
used to have aunties and uncles around.
Yeah.
That's how
Your
you picked
mum
up
would
the
have her
language.
friends round, isn't it? Yeah, yeah.
Typical Nigerian house, man. Blaring
Yeah.
music and
Yeah.
Whereas in
Yeah.
Jamaica, it's everybody that stays
Everybody's
up. There
out.
was no
Everybody stays up. The
separation.
children don't go to
like-
bed.
Yeah, and
The
we would
children don't
come
go
in
to
and
No,
out.
unless they fall asleep on you,
Yeah,
or in the pushchair. But everyone is there. All
Yeah.
the kids are up. Everyone is up. Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, you asked me a question, how do I know my language very well? So I used to stay back and listen.
listen.
Oh.
So a lot of my siblings will just go off and do their thing. But
Yeah.
in the parties and the parties
Yeah.
especially, I would sit there and just listen.
Did
Yeah.
you watch all their mannerisms and stuff, so you picked up
Mannerisms.
like what they meant by what they were saying?
Yeah, because he
Exactly.
understands the
That is
language.
so
but
good.
ask him,
all
is
the
he teaching the
juices-
boys? Ask him if he's teaching the boys.
It's difficult
Jen,
when it's one
yeah.
person. When
He
it's,
has to.
when it's
He
one
understands
person,
it, can't speak it.
yeah, but when it's one person, it's really hard. If you need someone to be going
Yeah,
back and forth.
Well, we were learning together, and then I
Yeah,
was,
what happened with that?
When I tell you, so I was learning Igbo. I was learning language. How many years? Maybe 2 years.
Yeah,
we were
couple
learning
years,
for. We
couple
were
years.
literally going every single week, and I picked up the language to. I was reading, writing, and speaking.
Yeah.
More speaking though. It was more I could speak and understand.
That's
like I can have
amazing.
conversations. But because our Igbo teacher passed away from COVID, which was just the worst. Oh, and he was like
Is it
That's dope.
such a wonderful man.
Yeah.
Like, he was a wonderful
Yeah,
Igbo
really
man.
nice guy. Really nice guy.
Yeah.
It wasn't about the money, so he
It wasn't even about the
it's like-
money. It
Bless
was just
him.
maybe £5
Yeah.
per session. Like
he
Oh
just
my
wanted to keep.
God.
You know what they say? They want to keep the
That's
Igbo language.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Amazing.
Nice.
And then eventually, when the kids, what happened? We had the kids. Oh, I think it was Joel first. He passed away, and we were trying to, but because
Find
James
more.
wasn't continued to speak it, it just slowly just left.
Oh.
And it's true, like if you don't practice that part of the
Yeah.
brain a lot,
It just,
you really
yeah,
just
'cause
lose.
it's not
Because I
natural.
can't understand
Yeah.
how I've literally lost
Yeah.
it. So we've been trying to find someone else, but I would love for the children to learn the
Yeah.
language because
amazing.
but
My
really good.
mother-in-law speaks it to the children, and they
Yeah.
know like a few
The
words
little-
and
yes,
stuff like
yeah.
But
that.
Yoruba
Yeah.
is it's difficult.
It's
bro.
hard.
yeah, that's what people say. But
Yeah.
then Igbo's hard. But Igbo's
It's
hard,
hard.
you know.
no, what I
It's
say,
difficult.
Igbo. If you look
Igbo
if you
is
look in the,
hard.
Yeah.
if you look at
I've heard the language. It is hard.
so
It's hard.
if a lot of Yorubas, you guys speak your language very well. The
It's
young
tonal
people.
though. It's tonal. So it's
Oh,
not
yeah.
what you say. It's how you say it.
Mm.
Okay.
Same with Igbo as
Is
well.
it? Is it
Yeah.
tonal?
Yeah.
as well?
With
I didn't
certain
know
words,
that.
yeah.
So Ike, when you say up, Ike is strong.
Mm.
Ike is bottom.
So imagine me trying to learn this
Oh.
language now. I get Ike.
But I remember when
Do you know what I
tried to
mean?
speak Yoruba
And
and
then
I'd
it's-
say something, my mum would just start laughing.
you know-
And I'd be like,
And it's the complete opposite because what Ike is strength or strong, and yeah, you said bottom. So.
Ike,
Yeah, it's
Ike,
like
Ike is Ike bottom.
Yeah.
Bu
So-
is.
But
It's
yeah,
the same with my surname, Aleshe.
yeah.
We can do it. If you stress the vowel, Aleshe,
Mm,
you
We
can't
can't
do
do
it.
it.
so
Oh,
it's like,
okay.
yeah,
See,
yeah,
tough.
It's like
that's
it's
amazing.
like aqua,
Yeah,
like egg, bed,
water.
water. Like
So
a lot
similar
of very
in
similar.
All the
Wow.
same word.
Same word. Yeah.
But yeah,
Right.
but anyway, it would be good if you
Yeah.
could start trying to.
And then we have patois.
Oh yeah.
Even though I
Giving
feel
us
like
an
I've
example.
No,
I
he
feel like
always
I've
laughs
lost-
at me.
I've lost mine.
Really?
I've lost, and
I
I
still
don't laugh
got
at
a
you. Your
bit.
family laugh at you.
So my auntie told him that they don't take me seriously. when I talk to-
No,
Really?
She'll be speaking it, and they'll be listening, and then they'll just be like,
No way.
That's so wicked.
But you know what? At least you speak it because
Yeah.
I also think because
Yeah.
I married James. When did we
Yeah.
got married? Such a long time ago. I feel like I've been more around the Africans.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
a lot of my friends are Africans. So I don't have my parents, they live in Jamaica.
Yeah.
So I'm not around the accent.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
around it. So I
yeah.
don't really hear it. So I asked James, I always say I love him. You see when I went to
Yeah.
Jamaica for that
Oh,
month?
sweet you, innit? Oh my God. On that topic, we're going to talk about holidays, guys. We're going to talk
Yes.
about holidays.
Let's talk about
because
holidays.
this is one that I wanted you to touch on because
Yeah.
I must have messaged you like every post, right?
Yeah, all the time.
Like
We were
literally
both-
every story. I'm like, oh my gosh, I just love this so much.
Do you know what I mean?
You went to Jamaica for a whole month.
Whole month.
With the boys.
With the boys.
Right.
When I
was
tell
in
you.
London. I was at
Yeah,
home.
James
He was
was
in London,
working,
enjoying
making
sweet-
it happen. Yeah, yeah.
you get to go.
He was supposed to come, but
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
If my manager's watching, you know. I got blocked. It's end of quarter. So
it was
end
a
of
hard
quarter.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny. The following quarter, she went holiday herself.
Yeah.
I was looking at the
Oh.
So he
side
couldn't
like,
come for that time. That broke my heart. But I think James at that time, like I said to James, I said it to him.
Yeah,
I
you
needed to go and
needed
see
that.
I needed to go and see my mum. I needed to spend time with her. I needed that break. I don't know what
Yeah.
it was in that period of my life with parenthood, motherhood.
Yeah.
I just needed to be with my parents.
I say
Sorry,
Yeah.
just quickly. Did you used to go all the time?
We used to go all the time.
Yeah,
We used to go all
when
the
you were
time.
younger,
It's
yeah.
six weeks holiday. We go over with my mum and my dad, and because they were always building something back home, they were always going regularly. So there were
Yeah.
sometimes we would stay here with my older siblings. They would go, or we'd stay with dad, and mum would go, or mum would one or the other. But all of throughout our whole childhood, we were going. They were going.
Yeah.
But they've been living there for a couple of years now. So I've been doing parenthood and everything without them
Yeah.
here, without my mum here, and it's just I feel like it's
And
not
I
the
said
same.
every mum, and I think this is what
Yeah.
I messaged you. I was like,
Yeah.
every mum
Yeah.
at that stage of motherhood
stage.
needs their own mum or somebody that is like a mother
Or
figure
somebody
in
that's
that
like,
stage.
I don't know what
Honestly.
I don't know what it is,
Yeah.
but I felt that in that moment I needed my mum.
Yeah.
And James was like, whatever you need. And even though he couldn't come and enjoy it and do whatever, any good food. But it was
I'm not gonna lie, I did have a good break.
James was enjoying like. He's like, I
he
don't
was.
care if it's cold here. What do
James
you
was
mean? I've got a
chilling.
blanket.
Go to the
Fireplace,
gym, you know, in the house, kicking in, just talking to my friends.
It's so funny because when I was video calling him, he'll be in the living room with the lamp on, sitting there watching. I'm like, what are you doing?
Serene
I'm just
moment.
watching. He tried to make it sound boring. I'm just watching TV. I'll just come back from the gym. That's what you always say. I'm like, you're just here. None of us in the house. You're enjoying life.
You meet up friends, you know, met up friends. Dinners,
Catch up, dinners, yeah.
Yeah, that was actually, it's good, man. Good times.
Do you know what, James? And I remember, when I was phoning him and saying, "Oh, the kids have been stressful." He's like, "Stressful? You're in Jamaica. You're in Jamaica." And I said, "But they're still waking up. I'm still doing the routine. But you're in Jamaica. This is what you wanted." But it was, do you know what? That was seeing the kids in the even since then, since the boys have come, you see the barefoot in the garden. They want to take their shoes.
Yeah.
They just loved it, and I feel like there was just a different side of them that I saw.
Yeah.
They were just at peace. I don't know how to explain it, but they were. It's like they were soaking up
the moment,
the life,
the lifestyle,
the slowness.
Yeah.
Literally, that we hardly watch TV. Hardly. I've said to James, I didn't watch no TV. I didn't watch no series. I didn't watch no YouTube. Every day we're just on the veranda.
Yeah.
We're just outside because we just had that big space every day.
That's what he loves. Yeah.
You see the children every day. They'll come, "My grandma, can we go outside?" They open the veranda. We're just sitting on the veranda. They're just there with the chickens, the hen running. You see this dog, and every single day, Bob the dog. They have Bob the dog. Every day we have to go to the shop. We go pick up something across the road. Like we're just like we hardly had to touch anything, and that kind of life was just
sweet.
And I said to James, we have to do that every year.
Honestly, I was saying that next year I was like, I don't for a month.
Yeah.
I need to be out of the UK. Like,
absolutely.
it doesn't matter where it is. Even if it's to go Portugal,
even if
stay
it's,
in a villa,
and
you go beach every day, and
doing that for a month. I
you just need.
realised actually we need it, but I also think the kids need it
Yeah.
because their life of going to school, doing this, it's a lot, you
and
know.
when you guys start doing after school activities,
yes.
we've got after school activities 4 days a week, right? And that's for one. Imagine you're now going to be doing it for two. We're
we've
going to
only
be
kinda
doing it
just
for
started
two
a
by
little bit
next
now.
year.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
It's
Like
a lot.
it's intense.
Honestly,
yeah.
and I would love to go to Nigeria. I would love for us to go to
Yeah,
Nigeria as
he
well.
wants to go.
We went once.
He hasn't really
But
been to Nigeria. No, he
do you know
hasn't.
my parents? They're very protective, so they're like, please don't go.
Yeah,
Don't go. Like,
it's the
But
same.
why?
Oh
But
my
why?
gosh, it's
This
the
is
same.
Nigeria.
He's
Really?
never been.
Oh, never, really.
You've only been how many times? Once or twice?
I've been once.
that was
But my parents are like,
young, when they were young.
will prefer if we all go as a family.
Yeah.
But I'm like, Dad, man, come on, times have changed. Like, I see,
All my
December,
friends are just going.
end of year, everyone's there, you know.
everyone's
So
going.
They still say no.
Yeah.
it's not that bad. I'm guessing you got to be street smart as well. And yeah, but I don't know. My parents, they're not a big fan of us going there by ourselves, you know.
Yeah, it's similar though with our family. It's with my
I understand
family.
though.
Is it like that?
Yeah.
Where all my family moved here, so I've not
'cause
gone
everyone's
back
here.
to Jamaica
Yeah.
since I moved here. Literally, I've gone everywhere else, just not Jamaica.
Really?
And it's because they're like, oh, it's not safe. I don't go down the sun.
But you know what?
This
Everywhere's
and
not.
that.
Do you know what? To be fair, everywhere's not safe.
Exactly. Yeah.
Everywhere's not safe, and I'm not gonna lie. When I was there, I was thinking, "Is this?"
Yeah.
No, it's, the nighttime is night. You see the nighttime. It's night. You know, everything is so different there. But then you realise that the people as well just different. So I said to James, "No, we were in Portland, yeah."
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's village. It's like the quiet, it's village, you know what I mean? But then we stayed in Negril for a little bit, which was so far. But I said to James, I would love to take them every year, 6 weeks holiday or 4 weeks to Jamaica, because I want them to go to get
and
used to.
experience
Because I feel
it.
like I said, as I got older, as I got married, I feel like my Jamaican side is kind of slowly. I want them to at least remember that they're not just African.
It's the reverse for me. Because
Really?
I'm from a small family. It's just me, my mum, and my
Okay, it's
sister.
opposite.
So I'm turning more Jamaican.
Yeah. No, he's
So
literally.
you get what I'm saying, because I feel like
I'm more Nigerian than he is.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm turning
he
more
should be Jamaican.
But plus, I'm from Tottenham, so all my mates are Jamaican.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
You know,
And then our old
Arsenal
church was
or
majority Caribbean.
Okay, good. This is good.
You get past, you know.
I was born in Islington.
Okay.
That makes
Then
sense.
moved to Tottenham.
Yeah.
No, but so
I can relate to that.
did you used to go? Both of you,
relate to
you
that.
used to have holidays regularly
As a child?
as children.
Our holiday was Jamaica.
That was
Yeah,
My-
but
my
at least you
Butlins.
had a holiday.
And Butlins.
Butlins.
Butlins, oh my god,
Listen,
mine.
we went to Butlins.
Yeah.
What else was there? We went to all of those
Yeah.
UK.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did that as
But
well.
other than that, we didn't go to the Spains. We didn't go anywhere else. It was just
Yeah.
like the Butlin close ones
Yeah.
or Jamaica. But
Yeah.
even Jamaica, we weren't even.
In your
there was
home, it's not.
in the home.
Yeah.
We
it's not
we weren't getting all
holiday.
inclusive.
Yeah.
We weren't getting going to the,
No, Dunn's River and
You-
all
do you
the
know-
big bashment place.
You know what I mean? But at least it was somewhere
Exactly,
else. But with
yeah.
our children, listen, it's going to be different for them. And it
Yeah.
has been different for them. I want them to be able to travel. And I just think it
Your
should
holidays.
be a part of our life. Do you know what
Yeah.
I mean?
I want our kids to go back to school and like have stories. You know,
Yeah.
Back in my days,
Listen.
there's no stories. You hear about kids going skiing and
Yeah.
this and that.
Do you know
Or
it's
hearing about children going to Nigeria and then never coming
I
back.
That was the one. That was the one.
I always felt it for them, you know.
Honestly.
Where is? Oh, they're not coming back. Oh,
Oh.
But don't,
wow. Okay.
don't be fooled. If my boys start playing around,
Listen, we said,
That's
you
on
know,
the cards
if they,
now.
I have said that.
Yeah.
I'll send them to Jamaica. I will.
Honestly.
But I said to James, I think the main thing for me is literally, I remember this must have been in secondary school, and I remember when we come back from 60s, what did you do? And I realised that we were always primary school, second, we weren't really doing much. And I
Yeah.
said, for when the kids, like when, and you hear other people saying they went hiking.
Yeah.
They went. I remember when I was
Yeah.
in primary school, someone said they went to Thailand. I said,
Yeah,
you went
to
to Thailand. Thailand. I couldn't believe it. I was playing out.
How you been so far? And I was
Listen, I was
out.
playing out. I
Like,
think the best thing we had was McDonald's that 6 weeks holiday.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So when everyone's, and you know when they were saying, so class, what did you share? I had nothing to
Yeah.
share. And it was
Yeah.
year by year, guys.
Yeah,
It was
it's
year
year.
by year.
Yeah.
And I
We
said,
just
James, I
skipped
don't
the
want
topic in our school. I don't think any.
Listen,
our
we
teachers
had to-
didn't
Hey,
expect
imagine
anything.
the highlight
Yeah.
of your 6-week holiday being McDonald's.
So I'm saying, so after a while, I was just like, I don't want to, no.
No.
Or I just want to put my hand up.
Yeah.
And I said, you know, I don't want this for my kids. I want them to be able to say what they did, you know.
exactly.
What did you
Guys,
do?
I'll never forget. I always remembered it.
Yeah.
James, what did you do?
Yeah. No, Sarah, you.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
So what did you say you did again?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Literally.
So that I always remember that. I think that was one part of me. I always
Yeah.
said I will travel with the kids.
Yeah.
But I also believe in traveling alone without the
Yeah.
kids. So we tried to have a holiday a year.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
One holiday a year without a doubt, or two. We tried to do two, but
Yeah.
good times.
specifically
Good
one.
times.
Yeah.
No having to wake up. No one bothering
nothing.
me. Not me having to cook
No,
anything.
no kids coming to the bed. you
Oh,
know.
Yeah,
do you know what I
literally.
mean? Just to have fun and just
Yeah.
relax. I think that's so important. Having that time with family, but
Yeah.
also
Yeah.
just the two of us, I think is really important as well. And I don't
It
think my
is.
parents really had much time for them.
Yeah.
It was kind of just more family.
Question, I think we talked about this recently. What's your thoughts on having individual holidays? So you go by yourself somewhere, solo trips.
We've never done it, have
We've
we?
never done
We've never done it. I kind
Yeah.
of get that with my work.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
yes.
So if I
And
have
then
to,
I
yeah.
do to an element now
Yes,
with
with your
my
work.
work as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was where I was at before. So even though I would tell her, oh, it's not holiday, I'm working.
Yeah.
It was a holiday.
Oh,
Of
very
course.
good. They have fun. They have fun on
It was
like.
all
Yeah.
I can imagine.
Yeah,
like
they have
James.
fun.
Because
Yeah.
normally, beginning of the year, we normally go to America. Because
Yeah.
in sales, you have what we call sales kickoff.
Okay.
So normally in Vegas, and the
Enjoyment Vegas. Imagine.
And he's telling me it's not a
Yeah.
holiday.
Yeah.
but it's quite fortunate. Sometimes you can wrap different locations if you want to. If you can find a cheaper,
Yeah.
if you can find a cheaper flight, they allow you to maybe even jump states.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
nice.
If you want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
So
gets
for
that
example,
time.
one year, it was like Austin, Texas, there and back was like a certain price. I
Yeah.
was able to get Denver, Austin, Florida,
Wow.
New York, back to London, and it was like cheaper than the direct flight.
And I was at home
Wow.
with the kids. I was at home with the kids. As soon as it came back, we said, so when are we going on holiday?
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
play it down like it wasn't?
Of course
Yeah.
it did.
You know, like, was just,
Of course. And then when I was looking for a phone, I said, this is no holiday. And I can see all the pictures. Like, literally, James.
Drinks and sunnies. I love it.
The amount of content that he had in his house. I said, okay. But you know what? The thing is, I've never really said, James, I want a solo holiday. Because I always
Yeah.
think if I get the chance to have a solo holiday, I would like it to be me and James. Do you know what I mean?
exactly.
I would prefer for it to be
Because you
us.
already don't have that time.
This is
you
what
know
I'm
what
saying.
I mean?
Yeah. So any solo time, I would prefer for me and James to go together. But like I said, his work allows him to.
Yeah.
So it's good for him. And I think for me, I have said, I have stayed in a hotel by myself, like one night, like a 2-day thing, because I've just needed a break from everybody in there. No one talked to me, no one called me, just a little bit. And I think that's what I've probably done that for about 3 times, just to have a little rest.
Yeah.
And then come back. But I think going away for a long time without James, I don't think.
Yeah. I don't think I'd manage either, because I don't know, have like a good sense of direction. Like when I'm out with him, I'm literally just like, oh, yeah,
he's
this
in
is
charge.
nice.
It's because you know that he's in
exactly. So I'm literally just like all over.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if I was by myself, I'd
what
have
you
to
gonna
think
be doing?
about like locking the door
Everything.
myself.
Everything.
You know, making sure that I'm safe where I'm going.
Yeah. There's a lot that comes with it. And I'm so used to
exactly.
James. Yeah, I'm so
And
used to
that's-
just
that's-
James sorting out everything.
And that's what I was sort of alluding to. Is like, for me, do you feel like security? Your wife being in another country, and is she okay? Or I think that's the challenge I would have. You know, for you going.
I don't think I need it. I feel like if you were overbearing, then I'd be like, oh, I need a break from him.
Yeah.
But we actually have like a good time together.
Yeah, exactly.
So like, I'm like,
Yeah.
no, like let's go
Yeah,
together.
let's go together.
Yeah.
I would prefer you to go with your sister or a friend
Yeah.
than by yourself.
Yeah.
I think that's what
I
I
agree.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, we've got
Okay.
Oh my gosh, guys, this has been so
I
good.
know.
I feel like it's just got started.
could have
We
got-
need
gotta
to
do
do
a
it
part two.
again.
We
A
gotta
part
do a part
two,
two.
honestly.
Definitely.
But looking at all the things, so playtime, TV and films, kids' parties, holidays, all the things. We've got to decide between us. What do you prefer, then or now?
Yeah, so
What do you think, James?
I think
Where do we go?
Then now.
think-
Hey, okay.
So now, because now
Do-
we
do-
get to
Yeah. That's
do you say it out
true.
loud?
Yeah. You can say it out
So
loud.
I think playtime. Then I think
Yeah.
then of course.
No, James. As a whole, do we prefer
Yeah, as a
then and
whole.
now? As a whole,
Like
I would
everything,
agree.
playtime, TV, parties,
Playtime
holidays.
before or then and after or
Yeah.
now versus before.
back
Yeah.
in the day.
I think
Yeah.
before. I think playtime before.
No, James. Not.
Everything.
No, so all of that.
of them.
Oh, all
yeah,
of them.
Yeah.
Oh,
yes.
as a collective,
Yeah,
Yeah.
as a collective.
which is better. I think before, like, apart from holidays, that's the only one that is now.
Yeah.
But the majority is.
But
Majority,
Yeah.
majority is before.
I hear
Yeah,
that.
I think I
Yeah.
have to agree. And I think for me, it's just more of the element of more community feel.
Yeah.
More of not having to worry about things more, not having those fears or those little things. We were just living our
Yeah.
lives.
It's true.
And even if we didn't have, maybe we just had McDonald's and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But that's all we knew, and we were okay
And we
with
were
it.
happy with
We're
it.
very
We
excited
weren't
about that.
seeking
Do you
the
know what I
next
mean?
thing.
We weren't seeking the
Yeah.
next thing. We were
Yeah.
okay and content with our friends in the area, with the things that we had.
Yeah.
But now I think in this society now and time now, it's a little bit different.
Yeah. I agree.
What do you guys think? Yeah.
I'm gonna say I prefer now as well, mainly
Because of holidays.
yeah.
And I think that's what James. And I think that's what James is thinking as well.
Because I never went nowhere. So now taking plane up
I
and
know.
down like bus, yes please.
It's true.
Yeah,
It's
you know
true.
what I mean.
Yeah.
yeah. Mainly for holidays, but every playtime, films,
Games, everything.
party.
innit?
Back
All
then,
of that back then.
sweet
Yeah.
man,
Proper.
Yeah.
sweet. We need to bring it back,
And even the
We need to
parties
bring
being
it
like
back.
£1,000, £2,000
It-
now.
crazy, crazy. Back then, all you needed was a hall. You didn't need to transform
I
the
don't know
hall
when we're
into
gonna
know
do the next kids'
nothing.
party,
Do you know
but
what I
yeah.
mean?
It's a lot.
It's mad.
It's a lot of
Absolutely
It's very
mad.
expensive.
Yeah.
But I would say everything then, holidays now for
Yeah.
sure.
I think we'll
we're,
agree.
yeah,
We'll
high
agree.
five.
High
For sure.
Listen. This has been an incredible episode.
Oh,
We've got to
guys.
run this back.
Yes,
100%.
we need a part
Yes.
two.
We've got to
Oh,
run this
we're
back.
gonna
We've got
come
to
back,
run.
Jane, for a part two.
Take two next time.
Thank you again, guys, for listening in on the Then and Now podcast with me, Leonie Aleshe,
And myself, Babatunde
and our
Aleshe.
incredible guest.
Yes.
Thank you, guys.
Give them a round of
DESREEN,
applause,
and
man.
Jane.
Trust me.
For part two.
Nice one.
Nice.